Hey guys, Footy Manager TV here, and I'm back with another Ultimate Team episode. Today, doing some more matches. I really want to get through and show a lot of my content. I've been playing Ultimate Team heaps, so I really need to catch up. So you might see me doing this a lot. And you notice I started with this French league team with the nationality and same league. I did that because I thought that would get full chemistry, but then I realized after a while playing a bit, when you play 10 games with a player, they get the extra chemistry, and if they're just from the same league, they get that 10 chemistry for each player. So, as I said previously, I'll be building a Serie A team, and it's going to be so fun to play with. Just looking back, of course, I got good results with this France team, but to be honest, it's going to get much better with my Serie A team. And with that, the Serie A has so many good players. Of course, doing a 3-5-2, Italians play that 3-defender formation, so I thought it would be realistic, and because it's a really solid formation as well. But in the Italian league, in the Serie A, the 3-defender formations are really commonly used, so I cannot use that excuse why if people say you play with the overused 3-5-2. That's how Italian teams play with anyway. But now we're starting to play against bigger teams, so I've got some bigger things to worry about. I've got to worry about getting promoted and getting enough coins to buy some quality players for now. So yeah, this team's very good. Had it in form in there, so we definitely have to play to a very high quality to win this match. But here, Lacazette getting through on the defense. But again, Inigo Martinez, he had it, but somehow Lacazette got it, fake shotted, and finished right there in the 4th minute. We're back again. And like I said with Lacazette, I don't want to keep talking about it because it's just me repeating myself, but I only bought him for 450 coins, and he can do exactly what you saw there against one of the paciest Spanish centre-backs in the game. That's why people are going with Inigo Martinez. You look for the pace, you go to foothead, you sort it by the pace, and you pick him up because he's fairly cheap. And Ruben Castro had the shot, and again, I don't know if it's just me, but I seem to concede those goals all the time, to be honest. My goalkeeper saves it, he just lands in their path, and honestly, you're never going to miss from there. But again, we just moved on in like the 33rd minute here, Menez getting through. And to be honest, goals are really, when you're in the box, in Ultimate Team at least, the goals are really easy to score. You just aim to one post, like one near post or far post, you put a bit of power on it, and more often than not, you're going to score a goal because it's fairly easy. Look there, you get the ball, you play it good. And yeah, it's a simple goal to score, to be honest. And then we had a corner, and then the goals start to come when I score again through Arbadal in the 44th minute, just before the break. It was really good to give me that few goals, just a break, and then I sort of knew that I was going to control the match from here. And in these early divisions, people seem to quit a lot, especially when you score those like sweaty goals at the end. But I don't even know if this guy's going to quit or not. We're just going to see how it pans out. But Lacazette with another goal, he's going to have some records for me. I'm eventually going to change my team, so that's going to prevent that. And here, he stopped playing. Yeah, that's what you get. Like, when you're too good at the game, it's funny, like, when you make people quit. Well, they don't actually quit, they just stop playing, so they don't get that did not finish modifier. Like, when you quit, that goes down. Yeah, that's... And honestly, I could have like kept showing goals, but I just want to skip it because... I don't think it's realistic. Well, not realistic. I just think it's boring to watch, to be honest. So I just skipped it right there. You can see, and it's 10-1. So, yeah, I didn't want to really embarrass this guy too much because I already did in the match. I already embarrassed him with 10 goals. And, yeah, I didn't want to keep showing the goals about that. But mostly for my subscribers, you think it's boring scoring goals against someone who's not playing. So I thought I'll just finish off with the corner where the match ended. And we finished off with another corner goal. And it was Kurt Zuma, and he just bangs it back in there for 11. Yeah, you got to feel really embarrassed. If you conceded 11 goals, you must be pretty bad at the game, no matter how bad your team is. To concede 11 goals and to give up, like, if you give up, you're just, like, wasting, like, I don't see the point. Why are you wasting your time? Like, honestly, that's why I love when I make people stop playing. Not for my videos, because I have to edit it differently. I can't show all the goals or whatever, but it's not that big of a deal, to be honest. Like, yeah, I don't see the point why you do that. Like, you bought this game, FIFA 14, and I'm making you stop playing it. That's so fun for me. Like, I'm stopping you playing a game you paid money for. That's so funny. Like, I'm not sure if other people are the same. Like, how do you feel when they do that? Obviously, you're not happy. You wanna play against them, but when you think about it like that, you're stopping them playing a game they paid money for in their spare time. So I just see it like that, and it's funny. And they made me win the trophy, and we're just moving up in the divisions right now. So I like to look at things like in a funny way like that. And like I said, not take Ultimate Team seriously like some people do there. Obviously, I wouldn't be in the situation. I'm never going to lose by that much. Obviously, I'm not like bragging, but I'm not that bad at the game, as you can see. So here, I've got, like you see on the friends list there, I have some goals to beat, like the points earned. I'm going to try and do that, actually, just as a little bit of goal. So if you're on Xbox, of course, you can obviously add me. You can see my gamer tag is just Footy Manager TV. So you can go ahead and like add me as well if you want, because yeah, you can just compare your stats or whatever. There's Menez, he's the leading goals, and Lacazette just dominating with assists. It really suits well. It really shows the chemistry styles make an effect, not just using it to get extra pace on your players. That's sometimes why I don't get it. I'm not using chemistry styles myself or on a couple players, but when I use my Serie A team, I'm not at the moment, but I may. I don't get why people say you're cheating using chemistry styles. The basic chemistry style does something similar. It still increases the attributes. So I don't get it why people say you're cheating. Every player has a chemistry style. You can't say you're cheating using chemistry styles. Yeah, I think that's the I guess dumbest thing I've ever heard. Because every player has a chemistry style to start with, like the basic one, which improves every attribute compared to some that don't improve other attributes. So technically, the basic one could be better for certain players, like maybe a right back or left back. It makes them more as an all-rounder, and right back is probably the best position for that, and centre mid, I suppose you can say. Yeah, right backs don't really matter for shooting, I guess. Yeah, full backs don't matter for shooting. Yeah, so centre mids. If you have the basic, does that mean you're cheating if you have a centre mid on the basic chemistry style? Please say you're cheating then, because that's what you start with. So I think people just like to make excuses for when they lose. Same with sweaty goals. Sweaty goals have been like gone out a little bit, which it makes it more realistic. They're not as often, and yeah, I don't like to talk about them too much. To me, a lot of the time, you concede those because of bad defending. Not in the bad defending of the situation, but to let them create that chance. But that's just my opinion. I concede those goals as well. So, of course, I'm not using excuse. I'm just trying to leave some suggestions of what people may think for certain things that happen. But anyway, playing at home again. Again, you see the connection there going from orange to green. I didn't think it would make an impact, but I guess you got to just see what happens in this match. We're playing at home, so at home, you really want to get the result, and he's got a big team here. He's got a very good team. See, look, the chemistry styles, he has some of those. But honestly, like I said, I don't see that as cheating. It molds the play you want to play. Same with, or molds the way you want to play, I should say. Like I did with Lacazette, putting the catalyst so he creates more goals. So, yeah, again, look at that assist. Well, I'm not sure if it will count as assist, but it would have been. And Menez finishes with a goal again. So that really showcases the chemistry styles, to be honest. As like, I don't really get, because I've seen some like pink slips and that kind of thing when people say, "Oh no, he's cheating using the chemistry styles on all the players." Yeah, I don't get that, because everyone starts with the basic chemistry style, which I've thought about it a little bit. The basic chemistry styles could be good for some players, like with centre mids. So yeah, I definitely don't buy into that. But you can see here, he already quit, and honestly, what can you do with these noobs like in the bottom divisions? I really wanted to get through it quick, because this division's like Division 7, Division 8, Division 9, 10. Those are like so easy for me. I always make it into Division 1. I do like to think myself as a good player, because you can really showcase now. I'm really going on a dominant run. I think I've only lost one so far, I believe, you check through the videos. But yeah, I'm really more or less dominating. You see so far in Division 8 as well. Picking up the win. Well, honestly, I don't think I deserve that win, to be honest. Like, he quit. Like, the match could have gone longer. And I don't see, why would you quit just after one game? To me, that's pretty dumb. That's like rage quitting. Like, they're getting the rage up. You know they're mad when they quit just after one goal. I don't see that. Why? I don't see, if anyone quits out there with one, why would you? I don't see the thought process behind that. Oh, it's only one goal. Like, I don't see what's going through your minds. Honestly, I've won so many games from coming back from 1-0 down. It's just crazy. But I suppose that's why they're in the bottom divisions. Because they rage quit when the game is still up for grabs, to be honest. And especially in Ultimate Team, with the amount of goals that are scored, you can easily come back from a 1-0 deficit, to be honest. So, yeah, I just find that funny. I don't really care. You give me the 3 points and I'll take that with both hands and move on to the next match. He's got a silver manager, mixed team, mostly bronze players, but they got Kone. He's got a bit of pace, so I've got to watch out for Kone. But yeah, saying that, yeah, I should be winning this match. There's no excuses, to be honest. But here, in the 39th minute, they had a chance. It just fell to them there. And you see on the bottom left, you have that EA scripting thing where the time gets frozen and probably makes your team play more bad. No idea how to say this guy's name, Sturks or whatever, but I just forgot about all that rubbish, went forward with Lacazette, and you know it all, he's going to finish and score another and just add another goal to his records on the 43rd minutes. He's so reliable, and I was so happy to equalise because the first half it was a bit dodgy for me. Like, I couldn't play the way I want to. Who knows, maybe it's handicap or something, but I don't really buy into that as well. I really want to talk about this when people say handicap. I think to me, in like FIFA 13 at least, when they had team of the season players or team of the year players and they lost against like a cheap gold team, like sort of like mine, you would say, as we score another and we should continue on with this match. People say it's scripting. But the thing is, I really want to say this, just because you have a team that's over worth 1 million coins, you can't expect to go out and win. Like, just because you have a good team, you can't just expect to play amazing. You still have to play good. You can't just expect your team you can't just relax and you think, I don't even have to play. You got to sit there, not even press anything on my controls and I should win. You still have to play good because obviously people in top divisions are going to be good players of the game. And if you're not playing up to scratch, if you're like a little bit off your game, they'll take their chances and beat you, to be honest, no matter of your players, especially how easy to score in Ultimate Team it is. If you get an easy chance like that, they'll finish. So, yeah, sometimes people think they just expect to win when they have a big team and you might not try. I reckon that's the biggest reason. When you have a really good team, you don't try as much as you should because you think like you're expecting to win. And when you're a lower rated team, you're not expecting to win. So there's less pressure on yourself. So that's what I really think it is. People just make these excuses for fun. You see, I never really make excuses. I just say it like for fun. Like you saw before, it could have been handicap. I just sort of say that like as a kind of joke kind of thing. But you see in the end, the true quality wins out. So yeah, I really don't buy into handicap. If there ever was handicap, this would be a match where it would be shown because I have a full gold team pretty much with 1 silver and he has like 3 golds and all bronze. So if it was going to be a match where handicap is, this would have been the match. But you see, I win out. He rage quit in the end as well. So they're all just... and it's good to beat... I'm not sure if he goes to Central Coast or whatever, but it's good to beat them. Anyway, that's another win to my record. You always got to like to do that. And to be honest, I like it when they quit because then I can just play more matches quicker, fit it into the episodes quicker, get into the top divisions quicker so I can play against some better players, not just these noobs who rage quit all the time. So, moving on, searching for my final opponent. And you see this, well, I suppose you can guess if it's going to be a rage quit or not because there's only about, 3 minutes or so in this episode against Mitchy Boy 7. So let's see what kind of team he has. He has the Schalke badge, class on grass. I've seen so many names. This is probably the worst team name you could have. And look at his players. That's just, you got Tevez, Palacio, Al-Sharari, Diego Milito in form in centre attacking mid, Cuadrado at the right mid. Well, that's going to be bad. But you see early, we finish with Gorkuf in the 10th minute. Definitely a cheaper team. Like our team is probably cheaper than the inform they got. So yeah, it's definitely worth it. And here there was nothing too much in the second or the first half, I should say. But yeah, very disappointed to do that. And obviously he's going to do a crazy celebration for a pretty easy goal that I just gifted him that anyone can finish. Yeah, of course, that was a mistake by me. So I'm definitely not hiding the fact of that. But sometimes you do that because I was winning so matches in a row or so much matches and you might notice a little bit of lag. But look at that. I don't even have anything to say about that. It's another goal where my goalkeeper assists them for a goal. Actually, I want to see that. How much assists does my goalkeeper have for the opposition team? You see that it went exactly to him. That's not going to happen in real life, to be honest. He's not going to palm it straight into the path of their most lethal striker in Carlos Tevez. So... But honestly, I'm not complaining about that. Like I said, I've won so much matches in this episode, so I don't really care. I've started well. And like I said, I think this match, it was like lagging a little bit. But to be honest, almost every match I play lags at some point. So you probably notice when I win, I don't talk about the lag. But when I lose, I talk about it. I don't really know. But maybe it is just a class on grass. Maybe he's the one. But who knows? He could still be stuck in Division 8. And I'm in, well, I'm not going to say which division I am. And again, a lucky goal where my goalkeeper's up. Again, a 90th goal, what can you do? There's not much to talk about. Like, you can tell I'm not really angry when I lose, like right now. Like, I just accept it. Like, I won more. Look, you're always going to lose matches in Ultimate Team. You're never going to win every single match. Like for me, as long as if I in my record, if I have more wins than losses, I'll be happy with that, because as I said, you can't win every single match. It's just unrealistic, to be honest. And yeah, because this episode is coming to an end right now, leave your comments if you like to see it like this. If you just like to see me speeding through the matches, going up the divisions, getting some wins. Finally going to improve my team a bit later in other episodes, like with Serie A team. And Serie A team is good because you can start with a cheaper one, then you can build to more expensive players and do well. So I think that'll be a good goal for me. Serie A got some quality players and a lot of different combinations you can really do. They've got about 5 or 6 or even 7 really quality centre backs, so I can really rotate with them. Heaps of good strikers as well. There's probably 5 or 6, and again even 7 that you could start with. And same for midfielders as well. Defensive midfielders, there's so much centre mids as well. So it really makes for a good rotation options. Like, so you don't have to use fitness cards. You can just rotate the team and get some good results. So as I said, to be honest, at the end of the day, well, this was the only match we lost in this episode, I think. Showed a lot of content. You see there, we picked up 6 points from the first 3 matches, won 2 and lost 1. So that's a 2-1 record so far. I'm happy with that. So for now, that's it. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like, and I'll see you guys next time.